Hello everybody and welcome back to my career playthrough in Kerbal Space Program. Well, since it's been a while since the last episode, let's do a quick recap what's going on over here. As you can see here, we're going to do a satellite mission that's coming up in 1 day and 5 hours, meaning the maneuver node that we need to do. Then I decided to take some rescue missions, namely I want to rescue Sidus Kerman from around the moon, and I want to save Tom Ford. Tom Ford? Isn't that some kind of fashion designer guy type thing? Anyhow, I want to rescue Tom Ford from the moon. I also want to do some seismic experiments on the moon and also some temperature scans. And while doing that, I would like to get some new science so we can get better parts unlocked. Also, what's going on? We have our... where is it? There we go, Duna Sat 1. This here is going to rendezvous with Duna in... well, something around 350 something days, and we need to get this into a stationary orbit around Duna. This is going to get tricky, but I think we're going to make it. But what we're going to do now is try to get to the moon and do all of these missions on the moon. Therefore, I have designed the Multiman, which is a rocket. There it is. That consists of a large, really large lander with a lot of drop tanks and some Apollo-style mission module. Anyhow, thing is, I can only take with me one Kerbal, and it's going to be Jorbert Kerman. Hey Jorbert, how you gonna get in the lander? Because why? I need to get Sidus Kerman back home, so that's one more Kerbal, and I need to get Tom Ford Kerman home, that's another Kerbal. So I only have space left for one more, and I want to get the scientists to restore the experiments. Alright, let's try this. The excitement is palpable, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just trying to get past the loading screen. Sorry about that. And here we are on the launch pad. Let's look up the moon. The moon, whatever. And let's focus on there and also move this a bit forward, because I really want to launch in a direct trajectory, so I save some delta V. And yeah, that should do the trick. We're going to be fine with that, so we're not going to circularize around the home planet of Kerbin. Yeah, that was only 3 hours, which is fine. Updated version available. Thank you, Kerbal Alarm Clock. But we're sticking with this one. Alright, let's fire it up! Okay, we have a lot of thrust to weight ratio over here, so we're thrusting really good. Let's get this a little bit inclined to start our gravity turn. Oh, we can already throttle down. This is almost too much of thrust. I really don't want to get too much aerodynamic pressure in these lower regions, because then I'm going to use way too much fuel to get out of the atmosphere. Okay, I should have already tipped over a lot more. This is not such a good gravity turn, to be honest. But a first stage separation is coming up really soon. So let's try and do this right. 6 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try to get more into prograde vector. So yeah, I wanted to avoid that. So if you want to avoid your separated stages crashing into your rocket, try to separate when your rocket is really in the center of the prograde vector, as mine apparently wasn't. Yeah, it also helps to use those nice little Sepatron boosters, but yeah, you probably already know that because you're an expert as KSP, aren't you? Alright, let's really head over there. We can almost fly flat now, because we're already very high up in the atmosphere. Close to 36 kilometers above sea level. And Jorbert Kerman is enjoying himself, as he should, because he's on a very important mission. Okay, we have a lot of Delta V in this booster. This is going to get us to the moon, maybe even. Yeah, not if we are making our apoapse in 20 seconds. That would be way too early. I'm going to tip that thing a little bit higher. There we go. Now the apoapse is raised better, yeah. Try to watch this number up here, because that's the seconds until apoapse, and this should rise and not fall, at least if you want to get out of the atmosphere. Well, in real life, there is a bit of a difference, because you can sort of drift in the higher regions of the atmosphere and raise your periapse while you're still descending a bit, or raise the other part of the orbit. So, how are we doing? Let's try to calculate what this means for us. Yeah, we're definitely getting a Mun encounter. There we go. And yeah, let's use my precision maneuver node mod, because I really like it. This is such a great mod, and it helped me out so much during the past weeks, months, days, hours, and seconds, as you've seen. Okay. Going to wait a bit until we start our prograde burn. Maneuver coming right up, and let's fire that thing. Trying to take some screenshots for the cover. Not sure if they're going to make it, but I'm trying anyways. Alright. We're lifting our orbit, and we're going to have an encounter with the Mun. There we go. Almost there, and... Oops! That was too much. Are we still in the atmosphere? Maybe we can make it... Oh, come on, that would be great if we still have some air braking effects and have a periapse high enough to not crash into the Mun. That would be really great, but I'm afraid it doesn't look that way. Oh, well. How much Delta V do we have left? A lot. So, what am I going to do with you? First of all, let's get rid of those fairings. There we go. Okay. Let's also... Did we already... I mean, I have some RCS with me. Perfect. That's enough. Sidus's Hulk is at 11 kilometers above the Mun. So this is going to be what we're doing. We're going to try to get a maneuver here, somewhere. close to the intersection of these orbits. Well, they're not really intersecting. Why can't I place a maneuver node here? And why is there still one available in the menu? The interface, rather. Alright, enough babbling. Try to... Well, that's too much. Okay. And also I want this to be more like so. Okay, then we're going to have a nice inclination change without a lot of without having to use a lot of delta V. That's great. Boom. Okay, that's looking good actually. Oops, that was too much. Okay, maybe I'm going to skip ahead of this because maneuver noding can be a bit tedious and time consuming and therefore not that interesting for you lot. So what orbit is Citizens in? 11 kilometers. This is 14 kilometers. Well, we can get that lower. 13. Oh, he's between 10 and 14. Well, that's not great. Okay, and then we're going to maneuver noding around here. Okay, yeah, we're going to definitely get an encounter with Citizens Hulk. That's going to be a good milestone. Okay. Let's just hope that we make it there without a lot of problems. Okay, this is going to be the encounter with the moon in 1 day. And our next other thing we need to do is in another day. So yeah, this is going to be fine. How are we doing for reputation and stuff? Well, we could be better, but we're not so shabby. Okay, let's try and make this good. There we go. We are now safely, yes, safely within the confines of the moon. Wouldn't you love sort of an undo button, you know, where if you do your maneuver nodes and you do something by mistake, then you could say, I didn't want to do that, and just press a button and it would hop back. Yeah, that's not it. I thought maybe that precise maneuver node would have that option, but unfortunately it doesn't. Yeah, whatever. I can live with that. Do it like this. $300 meters per second. Oh well. That's okay. We don't need these stages anymore. But what we do need is to get to our maneuver node. So I forgot what are they called? Action groups are. So maybe, yeah, 6 was the antenna. So now we have increased range, hopefully. But we're still doing fine, as we can see. And we don't have anything to transmit. There we go. That is a lot of rocket to move around. Good thing I brought some reaction wheels in there. Okay, let's try to set this up right. And use our maneuver node to get where we want to go. Okay, the moon is in the background. You can see the nice northern crevasse. That little canyon from one crater to the next. I really need to explore that. I think I'd have never been there. Look at that nice little structure, so to speak, within the moon. I've never been there. Maybe I should make it a point to go there with one of my next missions, either in this playthrough or in my 1.4 game or whatever. Alright, 1 hour and 34 minutes we're coming up. Oh, well, that's a bit of a hassle. But I think I think I can let that alarm come and go, so to speak. Yeah, that's about 1 minute. I think that has a bit of more margin than this does. So let's see what happens. All right, 1 minute to go, and now the high-rise sat alarm should go off and say, "We're dangerous." Yeah, I'm going to go there. Don't worry. Don't stress me, boy. Okay, firing the engine now. So we get into a stable orbit around the moon. Around this moon, rather. Yeah, but this should be fine. See what we need to do, where we need to go. Okay, let's get this to 0. And get this down here. A little bit more, just a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Let's do another alarm for that. There we go. And yeah, now I want to quick save. And now I'm going to go to my high-rise sat mission. There we go. And we have already passed that maneuver. Let's hope we can still make it. What was I actually trying to do with that? Let's see. I think this was the maneuver to get really into that stable orbit. Ha! And we did it! Yeah, there should be some sort of... Yay, you made it! Nope. Have a thermometer, but no, that's Duna. Didus, Melby. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, we had a successful contract thing going on. Okay, we made that contract. Now let's jump back to the Multiman. Okay, Jorbert Kerman, you are now in my capable hands. Again. So we're going to set up the rocket in the right direction to perform our maneuver. Still have 880 meters per second left. That's really enough. All right. Another quick save because we did good. And yeah, we're going to warp directly there. How's our prestige going? A bit better. Okay. So the maneuver is coming up in 50 seconds, and with the power of the Mammoth, I'm pretty sure we're going to need just a few teensy-weensy little seconds to perform it, because we performed a 300-second burn earlier, a 300 meters per second burn in 8 seconds, so yeah. This is a cakewalk for the Mammoth. Alright, how are we doing? Oh, well, not completely disinclined, so to speak. But let's use the periapse to do another maneuver. Maybe here. Yeah. Well, that didn't work as I intended. Okay. And how far are we away with this? Oh, 0.3 and 90 meters per second to correct our orbit. That's fine. That's good. We have 800 left. Ah, cakewalk. Alright. What's going on now? Did I decouple anything by chance? No, fortunately not. Do I have enough electric charge? Yes, I do. So, yeah, it's just a heavy rocket and therefore it's not turning that easily. Okay. There we go. We're going to have our maneuver in 1 hour and 28 seconds. Seconds? Minutes, of course. And that's what we're going to do right about now. Yeah, still on the dark side of the moon. And we're firing up. Yeah, that was not good. Whoopsie. Oh, come on. I really hope I don't blow all of my RCS fuel on this now. 1.1 kilometers, which is good. Monopropellant 70, well, that was enough. Okay, circularize here. Is there an option to circularize? Yes! That was nice. Okay. Let's do another warp until we are where we want to go. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're now very close to Sidus's Hulk. Where are you? There you are. Okay, we're going to orient this in retrograde. And let's wait until you're a bit closer. Yeah, 4.3, 2.1, come on. Yes, that is quite close, and that is actually a good margin to start our evacuation. Because we're not going to dock with that, whatever it is. It's a spaceplane capsule! How did you get out here, Sidus? Why did you do that? And what exactly are you? Are you an engineer? Are you a pilot? Or are you a scientist, perchance? Anyhow, you are coming with us. Well, that would have been great if Sidus were a scientist, then I wouldn't have needed to get a scientist on board, and could have brought a pilot, and I would have saved all of that communication and probe equipment. Oh well, you can't have everything, I guess. Okay, let's board this. So Sidus, what are you? Ah, another engineer. I always get engineers. Why do I always get engineers? Okay. Now to rescue Tom. Hi, Tom. Now this is going to get interesting. How am I going to get down there? Question is also, Maybe I should try to do those temperature scans first and then do just some sort of polar orbit maneuver down there, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be easier to do this. Maybe 220. Yeah, but then I wouldn't need to... I really need to decide where I want to go first. Do I want to pick up Tom Ford or do I want to take that scrap? I think I'm going to go with Tom Ford, because then I can waste all of that waste. That's such a harsh word. Then I can put all of that excess fuel to use, let's call it that way. And with this type of orbit, I'm pretty sure we're going to move across the other locations as well with the command module. Okay. Go there. A little bit more, come on. 450, 500 meters per second. Well, that's a lot of delta V that we're going to spend in 3 minutes. Wow. We need the 3-minute burn? No, surely not. That's probably because of the way I lowered the thrust for that engine earlier on. I'm pretty sure we can do this in just a few seconds, but for safety's sake, let's do a quick save. Okay, where are we? There we are. Try to pass over Tom Ford really quickly. Why am I spinning away from where I want to go? 20 seconds. I'm pretty sure we can do that. 12 seconds only. Oh well. Why aren't you doing what I want you to do? Whoa, that was bad. Now we're about to crash. I don't want to crash, at least not in this game. Don't want to crash in any game. Okay. Ugh, that moves like a piece of butter stuck in syrup. Or is there any other sticky thing I can imagine that moves as slow as this rocket? Okay, enough of that. We have a stable orbit around here, and then we're going to... Then we're going to do another plane change, I guess. Probably, maybe. Way too high. And now it's way too low. This could work. Really don't want the periaps to be that low though. Yeah, what am I doing here? I don't want this, I don't want this information, that's not necessary. There we go. And maybe a bit of... Well, 4,000 is a bit low, but... Yeah, let's see how we can do... how we do this. Yeah, now it's way too high. I don't want 90,000. This should work. This should most definitely work. And then I need to head down there. Alright. This might get a little bit closer than I would desire, but let's do another quick save. And then let's see what happens. This is exciting more than I would have liked, to be honest, but yeah, exciting nevertheless. Yeah. What I'm going to do... Okay, here's the rub. What I'm going to try to do is... using... Yeah, Siddhas is going to stay up here in the command module. I'm going to... Oh, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to try to use the rocket to slow down the descent even further, so I don't have to use that much fuel from the lander and that the rocket then impacts on all the boosters. Rocket in itself. So that the booster does not stay in orbit as debris, but impact on the floor, on the surface of the moon. Damn, I'm talking gibberish today. Very sorry about that, it's been a long day. I'm recording this at almost midnight over here. Yay! Alright. Let's fire it up. Oh, okay, not good. So, what are we going to do? What's this now? Where's this engine? Okay. You are going to land now. There's nothing holding us back. Okay. At least we got the right vehicle for the job. 19 kilometers. Well, that's too far away. Nope. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Blast towards the target. Where are you taking your fuel from? What's going on? Ah, there it is. I'm going to put that over here so that I know when to separate my stage. I think I'm going to crash really soon, which I did not intend on. Yeah. I totally messed this up, didn't I? Yeah. Goodbye, Gerbert. Oh no, Gerbert is still alive. Hey, Gerbert, are you flying fine over here? I'm really interested whether or not he's going to make it. I'm guessing he won't. Oh, come on. How fast is this going? Okay, this is going to be a harsh impact. And... whoa, we're still going. Yeah, so much for Jorbert. But the probe is still going. The Sputnik of the Moon. Well, it almost looks peaceful like that. Screams have stopped. Yeah, that was creepy. I guess I have to rethink my strategy, but that's going to happen the next time when we once again enter the ShadowZone. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more and follow me on my social thingies. The links are in the description. Also, you can watch one of the 2 cool videos shown on the right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.